Grand Rising, guys. All praise be to the Most High. Um, let's get some. Let's get some messages for today. Let's see what the ancestors have for us. Displeasure. Sometimes the strongest bondages of displeasure we wear are those we put there ourselves. It takes courage to release ourselves from these restraints because then we will have to take responsibility for ourselves. There are many ways to show you are not pleased, from saying something out loud to not saying anything at all. Does it show in the way you make eye contact or in the simple gesture of your hand? But holding someone in emotional bondage is what's happening here. You may not think you are, but they feel as though you are. Sometimes we're too close to see the problem. Take a step back to see what's making you cranky and where the solution may be. This is in the little nuisance that irritate you so much. Or is it in the little nuisances that irritate you so much? Is it the expressions of love that is lacking, or is it the nitpicking and character flaws? You need to start searching for solutions as the situation is getting you down. A good place to start looking is in the mirror. Well, yeah. Well, you know what they say? They say that when there's something that irritates us about someone else, that's when it's most important for us to take a second and to really ponder and think, well, what is it about it that's pissing me off? Because most of the time, more often than not, it's something internally that we need to fix ourselves. It's something that we're not dealing with ourselves. That's also resurfacing. We see it. It's visible to our eyes through someone else. But it's because internally we know that it's something that we need to repair ourselves inside, but we're refusing to do it. Either whether it be just refusing to do the work or just ignorant of it. But one way or another, we're that's what the root of it is. It's not the symptom, it's the root. The root is it's something internally of us. It's not the other person, it's us. I'll put that upside down. Unreliable. We can neither take responsibility for our actions or hide. We can either take responsibility for our actions or hide behind excuses. But at the end of the day, it's our consciousness that has to make amends with those decisions. 33, when I finish that. In the end, it's our consciousness that has to make amends with those decisions. Oh, I mean, really quick. I think we're all pretty quick to make excuses. We're all pretty quick to shift the blame. Well, because it's a lot easier to shift the blame onto someone else than to admit even any part of the faults in us. But but just like the Bible says, the basic instructions before leaving Earth. We don't point out the speck in someone else's eye when we have a plank in our own. We address the plank in our own eye before we worry about what the fuck is going on in someone else's life. Yeah. So that's the message for there. Gateway. Audio keeps getting muted on TikTok. But it goes from like nothing to almost getting, I don't know, whatever. We'll just get See, I was gonna say a certain number of cards, but I feel like when I say a certain number of cards, it's restricting it. You know, Spirit's gonna give me whatever Spirit wants to give me. Sometimes it takes what I want into consideration, but other times it's like just do what you're being asked to do. You know what I mean? Which is what we're meant to do. You know, we're not meant to always understand. We're just meant to follow through. We're just meant to follow through. And a lot of part of following through just comes from straight up just letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. The cosmic dance, you know, that push and pull with the universe. It all starts with releasing. It all starts releasing that, it starts releasing the things from the past that's kept us in bondage. It's releasing, old program mindsets that no longer serve us. You know, it's letting go of all that does not serve us anymore. You know, it's asking the Most High, remove anything in me that's not of you and replace it with all that is, but also remove things in my exterior that is not of you and replace that which is the same thing as like when you ask the Most High to remove people in your life that aren't supposed to be there. Yeah, I mean that's a dangerous thing to do too. That's a dangerous thing to do too, because some miracles are going to happen, but they're not going to come in the ways that you expect, because you got people surrounding you that don't have your best interests in mind. But the Most High hears and sees everything that's going on behind your back, and so instead of trying to hold on to the people that the Most High is trying to remove from us, instead of trying to hold on to them, just let them go. Let them go. Free them. Let's get all the wisdom today. Let's get all the wisdom. I want all the wisdom. I want all the knowledge. I know it's not feasible, but I want as much as I can get. As much as I can get of the proper things. Some things I don't even bother studying just because I don't see any benefit in it to me. It would only benefit if I was working for the dark. Came out the other day too. Freedom, but letting go. Releasing. When we do that release, you know what I mean. We do that release, and it's freeing. We find our freedom when we ask the Most High. We ask to do these things. Remove these people that aren't supposed to be here. Then He removes them, and we hold on to them. We hold on, and we're holding on to our bondage. The Most High is trying to break our fucking chains, and we're saying nope. Nope, I like these. They feel good. They're cute. They look good. It matches my outfit. I like these. Like, the fuck? Like, you're not going to find freedom doing that. You're not going to find freedom doing that. You're not going to find freedom doing that. The truth. The truth shall set you free. But we need the eyes to be able to fully see the truth. We need the eyes that see through the veils of deceit. We need the eyes that allow us to see the truth, and the ears to allow us to hear the messages from the Most High that's telling us what we need to do, what we know is true. But, how often do we think, we know better. We know better. The fuck we do. The fuck we do. Angel message, maybe? Alright, Spirit, what do you got? So we got not the right time and choose a new direction. You know what I'm getting out of that is, I don't know why I keep calling. I already had the message. What I'm getting out of that is, now is now's not the right time. Now is not the right time to be switching things up. Now's not the right time to throw out. It was 10:55 when I said that too. It's not. It's not the time to change. It's not the time to change what we've been doing. It's not the time to throw out a playbook, you know, that's been working, and to replace it with one that who knows if it even works. So just hold the course. Hold the course. All right. Except for that one, guys.